Good morning, students. Here our first lesson is numbers beyond 999. In the previous year, you have learned about the number till the 3 digits. That is from ones, tens and hundreds. You have learned about this. In this year, you have to learn about the 4 digits. So let's see about it. Here, the 4 digit number, how you will represent the 4 digit number on the place value chart. And how you will represent the 4 digit number on the spike abacus chart. So first we will see how you will represent the number on the place value chart. Here I have taken the example 9856. Now how you will represent that number on the place value chart? First of all, read the number from the extreme right position. So here number is starting from the ones, it is tens, hundreds and thousands. So whenever you are representing the number in the place value chart, you have to start writing from the extreme right position. So you will write the number from 6. So on the ones place, which number is there? 6. On the tens place, which number is there? 5. On the hundreds, it is 8. And on the thousands, it is 9. So in this way, you have to represent the number in the place value chart. In the same way, we will see the same example for the how you will represent the 4 digit number on the spike abacus. So this is, in this way you have to make a spike abacus chart. Here we will represent the place values, that is ones, tens, hundred and thousands. Now on the ones place we are having 6. So how will you represent on the ones in the abacus? On the abacus, just draw the small balls here. How many balls you will draw? 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 6. Here we have finished with the ones value, that is 6. Now coming on the next, here on the tens place it is 5. So we will represent the 5 on the tens on the spike abacus in this way. Draw the 5 balls here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and it's 5. Coming to the next, it is hundreds. On the hundreds place we are having the value 8. So you have to draw the 8 balls on this line. So we will draw it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the next, the last value of thousands, its value is 9. Now we have to represent it on the thousands with the 9 balls. So let's draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In this way you have to show, or you have to arrange this number on the abacus chart. So we have seen both the system, that is how you have to represent the 4 digit number on the place value chart and how you have to represent the 4 digit number on the spike abacus. Now let's see the exercise first aid. Here question A is write the number and its names. Let's see the question, students. Here they have drawn the boxes here to represent the place value with the different colors. Now here see, you can see the cube, 2 yellow cubes have drawn here, then 4 squares are drawn here, then the rectangles and here small rectangles also. So here the yellow color shows the thousands value, this one for the hundreds, this one for the tens and this one for the ones. Now you will count the boxes and will write it in the place value chart. So here on the thousand place, how many cubes are there? 2. So you will write 2 in the thousands box. Here how many squares are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the value of hundreds here? It is 4. Now on the tens place, how many rectangles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the tens place it is 4. Now it is now on the ones, how many small rectangles are there? Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what the value we got from this diagrams? 2445. How you will read it? Just see the place value names. It's starting from the thousands. So it is 2445. Now this value you have to write it in the wording form also. So write it 2445 In this way, you have to count the diagrams, and you have to write it in the place value chart. Then write the number names in the wording form. Let's see the another example here. Thousands are drawn with the yellow color. 3 squares are drawn here with the green color. 2 small rectangles are there, and 2 very small squares here. Now this is the value for ones. This is for tens. This is for 100 and this is for 1000. So what is the value on the ones? It is 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the value on the ones chart? It is 4. On the tens it is 1, 2. So write down 2 here. On the hundreds it is 1, 2, 3. And on the thousands it is 1, 2, 3. So here we got the place value chart and its number. How you will read it? It's starting from the thousand. So it is 3324. Now write this number in the wording form 3324. In this way, if they are given you in the diagram form, first of all observe the diagram, then make a place value chart, count the diagrams and write it in the place value chart, and read this with the place value chart and write it in the wording form. In this way, you have to solve the problems like this. Now we will see the question B, which is opposite to this question. Now see the question 2. The question is, write the numbers for the following number names. Here in the question they have given you the question in the wording form, and you have to convert that wording form into the number form. So for that you will read the question carefully. मतलब यहाँ पर आपको क्या करना है, इन्होंने आपको यहाँ पर सेंटेंस फॉर्म में क्वेश्चन दिया है, आपको उस वैल्यू को अच्छे से पढ़कर उसे नंबर्स फॉर्म में लिखना है. So here the first bit is 5308. So here the period or the number is starting from the thousand. So we will write 5000. 1000 is a separate period. So after 1000's value you have to put the comma. So it is 5000. We have finished till here. Now 308. 308. In this way you have to first of all read it carefully and then write its value. Now the next number 3927. Now here the first period is finished. So we will write 3000, 927. So it's 27. This is 3927. In the same way we will see the C1 here 8605. So it starts from the 1000. 8000, 605. So on the tens they are now given. So you will write 0, 605. Now the next one here 9003 is 9, directly after the 1000 they have given you 3, means on the hundreds and tens place no value is given to you, means you have to write 0 on the hundreds and tens. On the ones it is 3. In this way you have to convert the numbers in the number names in the number form. Now let's see the question number 3. Now here the question number 3. Match the number names with the corresponding number. Here at the one side they have given you the numbers names, and at the one side they have given you the number form. So you have to match which number names is correct with the which numbers value. So let's see Read the first one. It is 1234. Now read this, and where the value is suitable, that is 1234. So easily you can say it is 1234. So it is matchable with the 8, that is 1234. Now how you will match? You can draw the line with the pencil and scale and make a arrow like this, or in the second way you can write in the middle of this the answer directly. Now the next one, 7358. Now read the question. It is 2017. It is 9876. This is 7358, which is correct answer for the B1, that is 7358. So you will match this second one with the third one. Draw this line carefully with the pencil and scale. Now the C1, 9876. Here which number is matchable here? Here you can see the number is starting from the end and its position is 1000. So it is 9876. So it is matchable with this. So draw the line from second to the third and draw the arrow with the pencil and scale. Now the last one, which is remaining here, 2070. So draw the line from 1 to 4. In this way you can match the pairs, or you can write the number in front of the question. Here the next question is, read the spike abacus and write the corresponding number. Here in the workbook on the page number 9 they have given you the abacus with the complete drawing, and you have to count these numbers and you have to write it in this blank box. As I told you what is spike abacus, how to draw the number of the abacus and how to read the number from the abacus. So here we will start from the ones. So on the ones, how many balls are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So on the ones place, what is the value of the ones place? It is 5. So you will write the 5 here. Now see, on the tens place there is nothing drawn here, means the value of the tens is 0. Next, on the hundreds, how many balls are there? 1, 2, 3. So the value of the hundreds is 3. On the thousands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is, so from the abacus we got the value 7305. Understood students? In this way you have to count the balls from the abacus. Just start from the extreme right position, that is the place value on the extreme right position is ones. So count it on the ones, then tens, then 100, then 1000 and write the value in this way. Now let's see the another example. Here also we will start from the ones. How many balls are there? Ones, 2, 3, 4. Means place value on the ones is 4. On the tens it is 1, 2. So we will write 2 here. On the hundreds it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the thousands it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got the value from the abacus, that is 8624. Now coming on the third example, observe the question and try to do by yourself. See the first one. We will start from the ones. So count the balls on the ones. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. So value of the ones is 4. 1, 2, 3. Value of tens is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the value of hundreds is 5. 1, 2. The value of thousand is 2. So we got the value, that is 2534. Understood students? In this way, if the abacus is given to you, from the abacus you have to read the number of the balls, start writing from the ones and complete the number from the 1000 to the ones. Now let's see the question number 5. Question number 5 is opposite to the question number 4. Now here the question number 5. Draw the beads to show the numbers. You have to draw the beads on the spike of abacus to show this number. So we will start from the ones. Start from the ones. On the ones position it is having a 5. So we will draw it on the ones 5 beads. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next tens. On the tens place we are having a value 7. So on this tens, on the abacus we will draw the 7 beads. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. See here on the 100 place the value is 0, means we don't need to draw anything here because the value of hundreds is 0 here. Coming to the 1000, it's having a number 3. So you have to draw the 3 beads on the thousands place. So 1, 2, 3. In this way you have to do the other one. Second example, you have to draw 7354. You have to show this number on the abacus chart. So we will start from the ones. How many numbers are there? It is 4. So we have to draw 4 beads here. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the tens it is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the hundreds it is 3. So 1, 2, 3. On the thousands it is 7. So we will draw 7 beads here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we finish with 7354. Now the last example, we have to show 8309 on the abacus chart. Start with the ones. We have to draw 9 beads on the ones place. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the place value, on the place value 10, we are having a 0, so nothing, no need to draw here anything. Now on the hundreds place we are having a 3, so we have to draw 3 beads here. 3. Now on the thousands it is 8, so draw the 8 beads here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In this way you have to show the number on the abacus by drawing that numbers beads on that lines. Now exercise first. Exercise first is depend on the topic expanded form. What is the expanded form of the short form? Expanded form of the number is the representation of the number or the place value of each digit of the number. Means if you are expanding the numbers, means you have to expand or you have to represent the place value of that number. And you know the place value of the number, how you will know? Just count the number and start reading the number from the ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. As you know, on the thousands place, if the number is there, how many zeros will come on the thousands? 3. On the hundreds, it is 2. On the tens, 1 0, and on the ones, no 0 will there. So if you will expand 4506, so what is the place value of 4? It is 1000. So the expanded form of the 4, it will be 4000. After finishing the first expansion of the number, you will put the addition sign. Or in the other way you can expand. अगर simply आपको नहीं आ रहा है तो आप क्या करोगे? Just write out this number and count the number. How many number are after that? After this number means अब हम 4 का expansion count करें तो आगे कितने नंबर से आप पहले वो count करेंगे. So how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3. So number of 3 zeros you will put with the value 4. Now the next step, the number is 5. What is the place value of 5? Hundreds. On the 100, how many zeros will come? 2. On the tens, it is 0. And on the ones, it is 6. Here we finish with the expandation form of the number 4506. Remember students, in the two way you can expand. First of all, read the question and see the place value of each question, that is ones, tens, hundred and thousands. Now start from the thousands. Write out the first number you have written here. Then how many numbers are there after the thousand? 1, 2, 3. So write down the 3 zeros here. After the first explanation, you have to put the sign of addition. Then the 5. After 5, how many numbers are there? 2. Put the 2 zeros here. Then put the addition sign. Here 0. 0 and value of the text. In the value of the text, how many zeros will come? 2 0. But instead of 2 0, we are writing 1 0. It's okay. Then the next, it is 6. On the first place, the single number is there, so no 0 will come with the 6. Now coming to the next example, it is 7,384. So it is ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. So we will write 7 here. What is the place value of 7? 1000. On the 1000, how many zeros will come? 3. So write down 3 zeros here. After first explanation, you have to put the addition sign. Okay? 3. What is the place value of 3? 100. On the 100, how many zeros will come? 2 zeros. Put the 2 zeros here. Then put the addition sign. Then it is 8. What is the place value of 8? It is tens. So how many zeros will come on the tens? 1 0. So write down the 1 0 here and plus 4 will be as it is. In this way, you have to do the expanded form of the number. Now see the question number 2. Write the following numbers in the short form. Here the number is given to you in the expanded form and you have to convert that expanded form into the short form. Means in the first question we have done with the short form to the expanded form. Now in this question you have to convert expanded form to the short form. Now see the first one. It is ones, tens, hundred, thousand. Means it is 5,000. This is 700. This is 40 and 8. Now you have to write it in the short form. So how you will write? This is 1000. So it is 5,748. This is the short form of this expanded form. Now the next one, it is 6,201. See, the tens place is not given to you. Means if the tens place is not given to you, on that place you have to write the 0. So start with the 6,000. It is 6. Then 200. So it is 2. See here the tens place is not given to you. यहाँ पर आपको अगर tens की place नहीं दी है, कोई भी place value ले लो, अगर आपको वहाँ पर place value नहीं दी है, उस place value की जगह पर आप लिखोगे 0. On the ones place we are having 1. So this is 6,201. Coming to the third, this is same as the first and second. Only in the first and second they have given you the value in the number form, and here on the place of 0 they have given its name of that place value. So don't be confused. This is same as this. It is 4,000s. So write down 4,000s, 300, 7 tens and 2 ones. So 300, 7 tens and 2 ones. So the number is 4,372. Now the last one, it is 8,000s, 5 tens, 3 ones. Now what is the difference students here? See the question. Here the thousands place value is given to you. Directly 10 is given to you. Here the hundreds place is missing. So I told you that if the place value of any number is not given to you, on that place you have to write a 0. So start writing from the thousand. They have given you the thousands value. Hundreds value is not given to us, so we will write 0 on its place. And then 5 tens and 3 ones. In this way, you have to expand the number, and in the question number 2, in that type, you have to write the short form of that expanded number. Now, let's come into the exercise first C. In the first C, the topic, on the topic you have to do this exercise is the place value of a digit. How you will find the place value of digit? Here the questions are given to you and you have to find the place value of a digit and you have to write the place value in this boxes. Here the number is given to you. So the first question is 6,845. Now, in the previous question when we are doing the expanded form of the number, at that time I told you how the place value of the number you have to write. In the same way you have to write the place value of the number. So we will start from the ones. So here on the ones place it is 5. So 5 will be as it is. On the tens it is 4. Now the place value of the 4 is 10. So we will multiply 4 by the 10. So its value is 40. So write down its value is 40. Place now it's 8. 8 is on the hundreds place. So we will multiply 8 by the 100. So 8 into 100 it is 800. So what is the place value of 8? It is 8. In the same way, for the 1000 you have to do the same process. For the 6, its value is 1000. So multiply the 6 by the 1000, so you will get 6000. So the place value of 6 is 6000. Or the way I told you for the explanation form, you can use the same method for this also. Directly write down. For the ones you know that no 0 will come there. For the tens, on the tens we are having a 1 0. That's why we will write 1 0 with the 4. On the hundreds we know that we are having, on the 100 we are having 2 zeros with the 100. So we will write 2 zeros with the 8. And on the thousands we know we have 3 zeros with the 1000. So we will write 3 0 with the 6. So it will be 6000. This is the process to convert the place value, to find out the place value of each digit. In the same way we have to find the place value of 5032. Now simply we will directly do it. For the ones it will be 2. On the tens we are having 3. So the place value of 3 will be 30. On the hundreds it is 0, and 0's place value will always be a 0. Remember this, place value of 0, it will be always 0 if it is on the thousands place also, but the place value of the 0 will always remain 0. Now the next, on the thousands it is 5, so its place value will be 5000. Now the next, 8345. For the ones it is 5. For the tens, place value of the 4 will be 40. For the hundreds it's 300. And for the thousands it will be 8000. In this way you have to write the place value of each digit. Now the next question is opposite to this question. In the same chart they have given you the place value of each digit, and from the place value of each digit you have to find the number. Now let's start with the bits. Here as I told you that you have to write the numbers from the place value of the digit now. Here on the ones we are having 7, so we will write ones. We will write 7 on the ones column. Here on the tens we are having 40, so the number on the tens will be 4. On the hundreds we are having 500, so from 500 we will write 5 here, and on the thousands place we are having 8000, so the number on the thousands will be 8. So the number we got from the place value of the digit is 8547. In the same way you have to do this one also. On the ones place we are having 9. Whenever you are converting the place value of digit into the number, you have to start writing from the ones only. You can't start from thousands. Now on the tens we are having 10, so we will write 1. On the hundreds we are having 300, so we will write 3 on the hundreds column. And on the thousands we are having 7000, so in the thousands column we will write 7. So we got the number from the place value digits 7390. Now the third one, on the ones we are having 5, so we will write the 5 in the ones column. On the tens we are having 30, so the place value on the place number tens we will write 3. See, on the hundreds, here the 0 is given to you, means you have to write 0 on the hundreds column. Now on the thousands they have given you the 9000, so the number on the thousands column will be 9. So the value we got 9090. 35. In this way, you have to you have to write the number from the place value of the each digit. Now, the question number 3. In the question number 3, you have to fill in the blanks. Here, the question A is given to you, that is in 7403. 7 is on the dash place. So, as I told you, how you will read the place value? Start from the ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. So, where is the 7? 7's place at the thousands place. So, you will write on the blank place that 7 is at thousands place. Second one, in 5761, 6 is at. So let's see, 6 is here. So it is ones and tens. So what is the place value of 6 here? It is tens. In 8324, 3 is at ones, tens, hundreds. Means 3 is at hundreds place. Now in 4015, 5 is at. See, the 5 is on the ones place. So the students, in this way, you have to find the place value of the number. You have to guess the number. Just read the place value carefully and write it on the blank place. Now here the question number 4. Circle the number in which the place value of the number is given to you. Means what you have to do here. Here the two parts are given to you. In the each question they have given you the 4 options. From these options you have to see where the 5 is at the hundreds position. So let's read the question. Ones, tens. Here 5 is on the tens. So this option is not correct here. Next, ones, tens, hundred and thousands. So here 5 stays at a thousand. So it's also not suitable. It's ones, tens, hundred. Here 5 lies at a hundreds position which we want. So for this is matchable. So whatever the answer is correct, you have to circle that answer in this way with the pencil. The next is 7 is thousand. So where the 7 is on the thousands place, you can see here it is on the tens, here it is on the tens, here it is on the hundreds, and here ones, tens, hundreds, and thousand. Here 7 lies on the thousand. So you have to circle it. Then the third one, 3 is at the 30. Here 3 is on the ones. Here 3 is on the thousand. Here 3 is on the hundred. But on the last one, here ones and tens. 3 is on the tens. So this answer is correct here. So circle that answer. And the last one, 4 is 4. Means 4 lies on ones place. So here you can observe the question from this. On the last position, it is 6, it is 6, it is 6. But the second one is having 4 is on the ones place. So this answer is correct. So circle this answer. In this way, from the place value, you have to guess the number, that which number is correct for the given place value. Now, coming to the next exercise, we will discuss about this topic. Here, the topic is comparison of the numbers, then successor and then predecessors. Here, the comparison of numbers means you have to guess that number is greater than or less than. So for the greater than, we have a sign. So this is the sign of greater than, and the symbol which is having its face on the left side, that is called as greater than, and the symbol which is having its face on the right side, it is called as smaller than. This is the symbol. Students, you have to remember this symbol, and on the basis of this symbol you can compare the number. Here we are taking example. The first one 9856 and the second is given to you 6586. Now you have to compare the number. Which number, first number is greater than the second number or smaller than the second number. So you can see on the thousands place it is 9 and on the 1000 place it is 6. So which is greatest number? 6 or 9? 9 So here the 9856 is greater than 6586. So which symbol will come in this box? Which symbol is of the greater than? This one. So you will read this number 9856 is greater than 6586. In this way you have to compare the number. Now the next topic is successor. Successor means the number coming after the given number. Means you have to find the successor. Means for example, successor of 1 is 2, successor of 2 is 3, successor of 3 is 4. मीन्स कि जो भी नंबर आपको गिवन रहेगा उसमें आपको बस 1 ऐड करते हुए जाना है और सेम उसी का ऑपोजिट रहेगा प्रेडिसेस. Predecessor means the number whatever the number is given to you, the number coming before that is the predecessor of that number. Means the predecessor of 5 will be 4, predecessor of 4 3, predecessor of 3 2. In this way you have to find the predecessor. मतलब कि आपको जो भी नंबर यहाँ दिया हुआ रहेगा उसमें से आपको 1 माइनस करना है. इसके पहले जो नंबर रहेगा आपको वो लिखना है. So when we will solve the example, you are able to understand what is successor and predecessor. For example, you have to find the successor of 9563. So what will be the successor? Successor means the number coming after the number. So on the ones place we are having the 3. So successor of this number will be 9564 because after 3 which number will come? 4. So this is the successor of this number. In the same way you have to find the predecessor. Now for the predecessor 9560. Now before 3 which number will come? 2. So predecessor of 9563 is 9562. In this way you have to compare the number, and in this way you have to find the successor and predecessor of the number. On the basis of these 3 topics, we have to see the next exercise number first D. Now here the first question, tick mark the correct word. Here the question is given to you, and by the symbol you have to tick mark that the number is given to you is less than or greater than. Which answer is correct? From less or greater, you have to tick the right mark on that word. So here the first one 512, this symbol is of greater than. So 512 greater than 413 means 512 is less or greater? It is greater than 413. मतलब क्या? 512 413 से बड़ा है. So that's why we will give the right sign on the greater word. Now the next word 748 is less than 3217 means 748 is less or greater. See the difference between the question. Here the number is still the 1000 and here this number is of the 3 digits, means it's starting from the 100. So obviously which number is smallest here? 748. So which number will correct? 748 is less or greater than this one? Is less than 3270. In this way you have to tick mark the question. So you will do the C and D by yourself. Now the question 2, you have to compare the number by putting the sign greater than or less than. This is the sign of greater than and this is the sign of less than. As I told you, the symbol which is having the face on the right side, it will be less than, and the symbol which is having the face on the left side, it will be greater than. Now look at this question. This is ones, tens, hundred, thousand. This is of 4 digit, means it's starting from the 1000. So read the number 8450 and this is 8405. Now easily just see this, it is having a 50 and this is having a 5. So which number is greatest here? Obviously 50. So which number is greatest on this both? 8450 is greater than 8405. जो भी नंबर बड़ा रहेगा आपके सिंबल का फेस उसकी तरह रहेगा. So greater than sign will be like this. On the next one 9141 and 9147. See the difference between 41 and 47. Which number is greatest between this both? इन दोनों में से कौन सा नंबर बड़ा है? 47. So 47 is greater than this one. So which number is greatest? This. So which symbol will be suitable here? Small. 9141 is smaller than 9147. जो भी नंबर बड़ा रहेगा आपके सिंबल का साइन बस उसकी तरफ जाना है. अगर आप कंफ्यूज हो रहे हो कि ग्रेटर देन और लेस देन के साइन में, just see which number is greatest here and put the sign space on that number side. Now 4381 and this is 4301. See, here it is 1, here it is 81. So easily you can say which number is greatest? 81. So here 4381 is greater than 4301. In the same way, this is 7825, 7824. 24, 25, 24. Which number is greatest? 25. So the face of the symbol will be like this. And how we will read this? 7825 is greater than 7824. Here the next one, 5007, 5087. Here it is 7, here it is 87. Which number is greatest? 87. So the face of the symbol will be on the right side. And how we will read it? 5007 is less than 5087. Now in the same way we will do the last one. Here 3493 and it is 3783. See the three digits. It is 493 and it is 783. Which number is greatest? 783. So this number is greater than this one. So the face of the symbol will be on the right side. So read it. 3493 is less than 3783. In this way you have to compare the numbers by putting the symbol less than or greater than. Now I told you about the successor and predecessor. You have to write the successor of the given number now. So here the first bit is given to you, that is 8661. You have to write the successor of the numbers. Means you have to write the number coming after the given number. So what will be the successor of 8661? It will be 8662. After 1 what will come? 2. The next number 5279. So what will be the successor of 79? It will be 5280. The next one 6815. After 15 which number will come? 16. So what will be the successor of this number? 6816. In this way you have to find the successor of the given number. Now the next question, write the predecessor of the each question. Your predecessor means you have to write the number coming before this number. It is 7459. So before 50 what will come? 49. 50 के पहले कौन सा नंबर आता है? 49. So the predecessor of this number will be 7449. This is the predecessor of this number. The same way for the 5629. Before 29 which number will come? 28. So it will be 5628. In the same way for the 3900. Before 900 which number will come? 899. So its value will be 3899. This is the predecessor of this number. In this way you will find the successor and the predecessor of the number. Now coming to the next exercise. In this exercise you have to build the number. By they have given you the number, you have to build the smallest number using that number and greatest number using the given number. So in the first one you have to build the smallest number using the following digit only once. Means यहाँ पर आपको जो digits दिए हुए हैं आपको सिर्फ उसको one time use करके smallest number को बनाना है. So first of all you will see from this tree which is the smallest number in this tree. 2. So first you will write 2. After 2, which is the greatest? 3. And then 4. So here we got from 3 comma 2 comma 4. From this 3 we got the smallest number 234. In this way you have to build the smallest number using these numbers. Next one, here 1 comma 5 comma 3 comma 7. Now see which number is the smallest here? 1. After 1 it is 2, then 5, then 7. So from this value we got the smallest number 1257. In the same way for the third one it is 6, 3, 2, 5. So from this 4 which number is smallest? First we will write 2, then 3, 5, 6. So from this we got 2356. In the same way, here 4, 1, 0, 2. Here the two smallest number is 0. But remember students, we can't start any number by the 0. Means यहाँ पर सबसे छोटा नंबर 0 है, but कोई भी नंबर 0 से हम स्टार्ट नहीं कर सकते. इसलिए 0 से कुछ नंबर बड़ा कौन सा नंबर है? 1. So first we will take 1, then 0, then 2, and then 4. So from this we got the smallest number 1024. In this way you have to build the smallest number. Now coming to the question number 2. In this question you have to build the greatest number using the following digits only once. सिर्फ एक ही बार आपको डिजिट को यूज करते हुए जैसे हमने स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर को बनाया था उसी तरह आपको ग्रेटेस्ट नंबर को बनाना है. So here it is 5, 2, 6. Now which is the greatest number here first? 6, then 5, and then 2. So from this we got the number 652. Now the next it is 6, 1, 2. So which is the greatest number here? 6. Write down 6 here, then 2, and then 1. So from this value we got the greatest number 621. Now the third example, it is 4, 0, 3, 2. So which is the greatest number here? 4, then 3, then 2, and 0. So we got the value 4320. Now the last one, it is 7, 3, 1, 2. So which is the greatest number here? 7. After 7, 3, then 2, and then 1. So from this 4 value you got the number 7321. In this way you have to build the number by using the digits only one time, the smallest number also and the biggest number also. Now here the question number 4. Take the right mark on the even number and circle the odd number. See what is this even number and what is the odd number. You may have learned about it in the previous class. So let's see the example. Here I am just explaining you what is even number and what is odd number. So about even number, the number which is having its value 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 and so on. In this way the number which is having 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 means which is divisible by 2. जो नंबर 2 से डिवाइड होते हैं या फिर जो नंबर अगर वो नंबर 2 डिजिट्स है तो अगर उनके आफ्टर में 2, 4, 6, 8 या 0 है, that number is of the even digit, even number. So even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 which is divisible by 2. That numbers are called as even number. And the odd number which is not divisible by 2, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on. These are the odd numbers. So let's see in the question 4 you have to, here the number is given to you, whichever the number is even, on that number you have to tick mark the right, and the number which is odd, on that you have to circle that number. So here the first one is 7. So 7 is even number or odd number? It's even number. So odd number, it's odd number. So to odd number you have to circle. First of all we will circle the odd numbers. Then remaining will be the even. Here it is 12. It is divisible by 2 and it is even number. It is odd number. This is, here it is 8 means it is even. Here it is 4 means it is even. And this is odd number. This odd. 108, it is even number. It is odd number. It is odd. Here it is having a 2. This is having a 4. So these both are the even number. Here it is having 3 and this is 7. These both are the odd numbers. This is 2. So this is the even number. Now we have finished with the odd number. Now on the even number you have to take the right mark. In this way you will do it in a workbook with the pencil. Now next, question number 5. Question number 5. Write the even number just before. You have to write the even number. Here the odd sequence is given to you. You have to write the even number which is coming before this number. मतलब इस नंबर के पहले कौन सा even number आता है वो आपको लिखना है. So before 37 which number will come? It's 36. Before 79 it will be 78. Before 97 it is 96. Understood? In this way you have to write the even number just coming before the given number. Here the question number 6. Write the odd number just after. It is same as we have written the even number just before. In this way you have to write the odd number just coming after the given even number. So here 28 is the even number. You have to write after 28 which odd number will come. So after 28 which number will come? 29 and it is odd number. 48, after 48 which odd number will come? 49. 78, after 78 which odd number will come? It's 79. In this way you have to write the odd number which is just coming after the given number. Now the next topic is about Roman numerals or Roman numbers. In the Roman numeral system there are 7 basic symbols. If you learn this 7 basic symbol, that is I, V, X, L, C, D and M. These are the 7 basic symbols which used in the Roman numbers. You may know the Roman numbers from 1 to 10. So here this I stand for the 1, V stand for the 5, X stand for the 10, L for 50, C for 100, D for 500 and M for the 1000. If you remember this, अगर आपने ये अल्फाबेट्स लर्न कर लिया और इनकी वैल्यूज जो है वो आपको लर्न करना है, then you are able to find or able to write the all Roman numbers till the 1000. Okay, so let's see the exercise on the basis of Roman numerals. Now let's see the example for the Roman numerals. Here the question 1 for the exercise first step. Write the Roman numerals for the given Hindu Arabic numbers. Here the number is given to you in the form of Hindu Arabic numbers and you have to write the Roman numeral form of the given number. So let's start. Here you have to write first Roman number for the 4. So how you will write? It's IV. V stand for the 5 and when you are writing 8, it means 1 minus 5, it is 4. For the 5, it is V as I told you. Now you want to write the 7 here. You know V stands for the 5 and I stand for the 1. So it's 1, 2. So this is 5 plus 2, 7. Now for the 3, you will draw the 3 lines. This is 3. For the 9, I, X. For the 12, this is 10, 1, 2. This is 12. Now for the 8, we will write V. For the 5, and for the 3, 1, 2, 3. This is 5 plus 3, it is 8. For the 10, you know the X stands for the 10. Now we have to write the 40. This is X, and how you have to write the 4? In this way, I and V. So this is 40. Now you have to write the 30. So X stands for the tens. 1, 2, 3. This is 30 and X, V. X for the tens, V for the 5. This is all about how to convert the Roman numerals into the Hindu Arabic. Now the question 2 is write the Hindu Arabic for the given Roman numerals. Means in the first question we have converted the numbers into the Roman numerals, and here the Roman numerals is given to you. You have to convert it into the Hindu Arabic form. So how many lines are there? 1, 2. This is 2. What is this? I, V. Means it is 4. V, I means 5 plus 2. It is 7. I, X means 9. You know X stand for the tens. X, 1, 1. X for the 10 and 1 plus 1, 2. So 10 plus 2 is 12. X, triple I means X, 10 plus 3, 13. X, V, I is 16. Double X, it means 8. 10 plus 10, 20. Here double X means 20 and this double I, 22. X, V. Double 10 means 20 and this V is 5. So it is 25. In this way, you have to convert the Roman numerals into the given Hindu Arabic numerals, and how to convert the Hindu Arabic into the Roman numerals. Now here in the question number 3, you have to compare the number and fill in the blanks with the greater than or less than. In the previous exercise I told you which is the sign of greater than and which is the sign of less than, and how to compare the number. In the same way, you have to compare the number with the greater than sign and less than sign. So the difference is you have to compare the number Roman numerals here. Okay. So here the first number is 4 and this is 5. So which number is greater here? 4 or 5 means greater number is here 5. So face of the symbol will be on the 5. It is 4 and this is 6. So which number is greatest here? 4 or 6? Obviously the greatest number is 6. So how you will read? 4 is less than 6. It is 9 and this is 8. So which number is greatest here? 9 or 8? 9. So the symbol will be like this. And this is 7 and this is 12. So which number is greatest? 12. So greater than. Here, now this is the, and this is you have to do the addition of Roman numerals. So how you will do? If you are not able to read the number directly, you can write the number in the Hindu Arabic form. So it is 6 plus it is 7. So 6 plus 7 is 13. Now how you will write the 13? X for the 10. 1, 2, 3. This is 13. This is just for the understanding. Here it is 4, then plus 5. So it is 4 plus 5. It is 9. How you will write the 9? And X. This is 4 plus 7. How you will, so 4 plus 7 it is 11. Now how you will write the 11? It will be X and I. This is 10 plus 1, 11. In this way, you have to add the Roman numerals. Now the last question of this exercise, match the following. Here, the Hindu Arabic form of the number is given to you, and you have to find and match with the correct number form for the following Roman numbers. So here, first we have to match the 9. So in this, find out the 9. This one. I, X stand for the 9. So match it with the pencil and scale. Then 15. 15. So what will be the value of 15? It will be x and b. So where x and b? Here. So match it with the fifth. Now the third one, it is 12. 12 means it will be x and double I. So where the x and double I? This one. 28. So 28 will be 2x, that is 20, 25, and this will be 28. So where is this symbol? This one. So match it with this, and the last one 20, which will be matchable with this one. In this way, you have to match the following in the very big numbers to the Roman numerals. Thank you, students. In this way, you have to find the Roman numerals, you have to compare the Roman numerals, and you have to add the Roman numerals. Thank you.